Unibright, top altcoin for generational wealth. What's going on? Randy here with another crypto video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit the notification bell so you can find out when I post new content. So I'm going to get into the top altcoin for generational wealth, and in my opinion that is Unibright. I'm not going to get into all of what Unibright is and all their early connections, but if you would like more information about Unibright, if you're new to it, I have a link up above and also in the description so you can go check it out and get a full in-depth look at what Unibright is, the Provide platform, Baseledger. This video is going to be more of why I think this is a great altcoin to be investing in now, and also news that has taken place since the last video I made. Okay, so on September 1st, the long-awaited Baseledger launches, and it's powered by UBT, Unibright. When you hear me say Unibright or Provide, they're essentially the same company. They're working together. If I say Baseledger or Baseline Protocol, same thing. It all relates back to Unibright and Provide. So on September 1st, Baseledger, which is an open source project initially developed by Unibright and Provide, is the first public network designed for storing and managing baseline proofs, which are an essential part of synchronizing systems of record across the internet in accordance with the Baseline Protocol. The high-performance, high-availability network provides verified systems integration services at very low cost without requiring companies to spend time and capital setting it up. So when Unibright and Provide first started, their main thing was synchronizing everything with low code. And that's exactly what they're accomplishing with the Baseline Protocol and the Baseledger. Baseledger complies with the Baseline Protocol to ensure that no data is moved from companies' systems of record onto any kind of blockchain, and proofs cannot be used by an observer to learn anything about companies' confidential information, relationships, or business activities. Again, that's huge for businesses. They don't want competitors to know what kind of business they're doing. When it comes down to it, these multi-billion-dollar corporations, they don't want their information on a public blockchain for anybody to see. That's where Baseledger comes in to hide the information of these huge corporations from their competitors and from the general public. Corporations know that these digital workflows are very important. The network is secure, always on, and anchored to the Ethereum blockchain using a cryptographic technique called ZK rollups to prevent tampering with the proofs. Now, the Baseledger mainnet is said to go live in the first quarter of 2022, so not too far away for the mainnet. Okay, some more big news in the month of September. So Unibright to deliver feasibility study on the usage of the baseline pattern at European Investment Fund. This study will examine the potential to improve service provision to EIF clients and counterparts, including financial institutions, small and medium-sized enterprises, and mandators through the usage of blockchain and notably the baseline pattern. Now, the EIF is the European Investment Fund, and their central mission is to support Europe's small and medium-sized businesses by helping them to access finance. To this end, we aim at satisfying existing and future market needs by designing innovative financial products addressed to our partners, banks, guarantee, leasing, and microfinance institutions, private equity, and venture capital funds, among others, acting as our financial intermediaries. So the EIF is part of the EIB group. Their shareholders are the European Investment Bank, the European Union, represented by the European Commission, and a wide range of public and private banks and financial institutions. Unibright conducted an internal workshop with EIF representatives and decision makers in March 2021 and has now been commissioned to deliver such a feasibility study. This study will be delivered in 2021 and thereafter presented along with all supporting information on which it was based as an open publication on EIF channels. Now, just to have the opportunity to do a feasibility study goes to show you that big things are in the works with not only Unibright, but Provide and the Baseline Protocol. You know, this is massive news for everybody involved. You look at Coke One North America, and the results that they got using the Baseline Protocol, you know, $650 million in tokenized invoices in 2021, $100 million per year in operational cost savings, 97% in reduction in disputes. These huge companies and even government bodies are looking at this and saying, we want a piece of this. and Baseledger, the Baseline Protocol, Provide, Unibright, they're making it happen. Some more big news from September: Unibright and ConCircle's SAP connector ConUBC officially SAP certified. Unibright partner ConCircle launched ConUBC, a SAP certified out-of-the-box solution to connect individual blockchain as a service processes with SAP systems. ConUBC is one of the materialized products that evolved out of the Unibright connector and offers native Baseledger connection already now. With Provide and the Baseline protocol, you're starting to see all the pieces come together little by little, a piece over here, a piece over there, and it's kind of coming together to the perfect storm. SAP is headquartered in Germany with regional offices in 180 countries. The company has over 425,000 customers in over 180 countries and is a component of the Euro Stoxx 50 stock market index. Okay, so SAP, you've probably seen the logo, you've probably heard about this company. Well, now on the SAP marketplace, you can get the ConUBC connector, and essentially there's 425,000 potential customers that could be using the Baseline protocol, and now it's easy for them to do so. Take a look at Coca-Cola, Coke One North America. They're already using the ConUBC connector, and they're a $35.41 billion company. You have other companies that use SAP, such as 3M. I mean, these are all potential customers that could see the savings that Coca-Cola has already had, and they could easily just go to SAP Marketplace and use the ConUBC connector. It's that easy. Other companies like ConAgra, BASF North America, these are all potential customers that could become based in the future. I want to play you a quick clip of Kyle Ellicott interviewing John Wolpert in a recent interview about Baseledger, and it's just interesting what John has to say about some of the clients. So you got to realize that there's a lot of clients out there that aren't making themselves public. They're not making themselves known that they're using the Baseline protocol. Essentially, they don't want their competition to know what kind of competitive advantage they have.
And most importantly, if you've got a product or a service, you can get on the Baseline wave, and that hopefully will carry you in. I know that for companies like Provide are making 7-figure deals with major brands, and they're getting their shoe in front of the normal service providers of record for those companies, because they know how to baseline and these other guys don't. So if you get ahead of that, you can make some money, and I think you can do that really practically starting now. Up until now, you had to kind of be ahead of it, but now the tools should be there.
Earlier, I mentioned about all the pieces coming together, and I think this is just another piece of the puzzle, and people don't realize how massive it is for Unibright and Provide, is ServiceNow. They provide the low-code integration and automation embedded in ServiceNow workflows. ServiceNow has a massive customer base, and it's just another piece to the puzzle. All right, taking a look at the slide here. So ServiceNow, whatever your business is facing, let's workflow it. The Now platform is the platform of platforms for digital workflows, and now Baseledger is part of this workflow. As you can see from this slide here, you have a BizApp, IT, employees, customers, the Provide connector, AP integration, and HubSpoke. Provide, you have Baseledger right here, Ethereum and Bitcoin as your layer ones. If you were to go check out the ServiceNow website, you can go over to case studies and see what's going on over there. You have some big companies who are vouching for ServiceNow, which is now partnered with Provide, the Baseline protocol, Baseledger. So companies like Deloitte saying ServiceNow has literally transformed the way we work. You have the NBA, National Basketball Association, Commissioner Adam Silver saying ServiceNow provided critically important resources to help us safeguard the health of everyone. These are huge, massive corporations that now will have access to the Baseline protocol. Okay, so this slide was released during EthAtlantac, and here are some big things that are happening here to look forward to in 2022. Of course, this doesn't mean there's nothing happening during Q4. They're still going to be building, they're still going to be testing, and there's going to be plenty more announcements to come. But here in 2022, you can look forward to the building of the Baseledger mainnet, Q1 of 22, building a decentralized community-driven Baseledger governance, contributing to the baseline standard, example Trust Mesh and SyncTree. They ensure that Baseledger will be ready for enterprise DeFi. They'll be working with NFTs on Baseledger, which is going to be huge. There's big problems right now with NFTs, and it's too easy to scam somebody now with with Baseledger and the Baseline protocol, they can stop this from happening. You can baseline NFTs. They're going to establish UBT within all industries, clients, and systems, and they're going to make sure UBT stays the voucher for all our products and services. They also plan to establish UBT within relevant exchanges. That goes for decentralized and centralized exchanges. I know there's a lot of people out there that want more centralized exchanges, and that's coming. It's down the road. It just doesn't happen overnight. But then again, it could. You could wake up one morning and Unibright's listed on your favorite centralized exchange. More massive news is Baseledger staking metrics. This is a work in progress. These numbers may change, but there will be 100 validator nodes, 50,000 UBT, capped at 1 million UBT staking power per validator, up to 100 proxy staker per validator, proxy staking possible from 500 UBT. So now is a great time to get to that 500 mark if you don't already hold 500 UBT. Revenue share and staking rewards, competition per validator, and also work in progress, build decentralized governance structure controlled by UBT holders. Unlike some other projects out there that start their staking first and then try to build their structure later, Unibright provides doing things the right way. They are building a usable product and then starting staking later. It's not just a staking platform. There's this huge use case for the Baseline protocol, Baseledger, and then staking's a cherry on top. I want to play you this clip here that was posted on Twitter, but it's from EthAtlantac, from Joe Lubin, which is the co-founder of Ethereum. Now, if you know anything about Ethereum, there is some bright minds behind it, and they've all gone on to do great things. From Fabian Vogelsteller with Luxo, you have Charles Hoskinson with Cardano, you have Gavin Wood with Polkadot. Well, there's Joe Lubin, who is the founder of Consensus. He is the co-founder of Ethereum. And he's also doing huge things. Listen to what he has to say about Unibright Provide and the Baseline protocol in this clip.
Sure. So we believe in the technology, the Baseline technology. We believe in the Provide UBT. Our Baseline team has been working intimately with the other two organizations pretty much since the technology was invented. And we're going to find so many different uses of the technology. There are a bunch that John Wolpert spoke about earlier, and we're just happy to have substrates on which the Baseline technology can be built, and good partners to do it with.
All right, so Unibright is currently sitting at $2.35. It hit an all-time high of $4.22, currently 44% down. I'm not going to sit here and get into price predictions and tell you this thing's going to 3 digits, but I wholeheartedly believe that Unibright one day will get to 3 digits. It has a circulating supply of 150 million. All tokens are out in distribution. I feel that Unibright could hit high double digits during the peak of this bull run. If things come together for them, there's a lot of catalysts that could really propel it into the 3-digit range possibly. For me, Unibright's a comfortable long-term hold. You're getting into a real gem at this point that's down 44% from its all-time high. Someday people will say, I told you so, when it does hit $100, $200, $300 per coin, whether it's the peak of this cycle or the peak of maybe the next bull cycle. For me, this is one that I'll be stacking for a long time. All right, let me know down in the comments what you think of Unibright. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the bell notification if you would like more exclusive content. Also, check out my Patreon, link is in the description, and I'll see you guys soon.